Hey guys, it's Kate and Jen here with Marketing Divas, and today we want to talk about how to create your perfect target buyer personas. So when you're creating your internet marketing strategies, this is a really important piece, and a lot of companies skip it. Your buyer persona is essentially your target market, but it gets really, really specific, and we identify who these people are and kind of put a face to them so that you really know how to market to these people. So the benefits of creating a buyer persona is to help define the personality and the voice of the content that you should be creating that's going to be most appealing and really attract your target market. It also helps you identify where you should be advertising. So where are your people spending time, and you know where you should be investing in online to get the biggest bang for your buck. And also, it helps you to find success when it comes to marketing and making sure that you're actually attracting your target market and building your community of people that you want to be part of your community.
With the right people.
So, you know, we talk to a lot of companies, and there's a lot of social networking sites, and there's a lot of areas that you can spend in and spend time and money when it comes to internet marketing. And we see a lot of people just say, hey, the next big thing is Instagram or Pinterest, and I need to be on Pinterest. And that doesn't always work out so well.
Absolutely. We have one of my favorite examples is a company that we work with, and they are a staffing agency for medical personnel. And Instagram came to be and was exploding all over the news that this is the next hottest platform, and I got not an email, not a call, but a text saying, Jen, Instagram is the hottest platform. What do we need to do to move our online marketing to the Instagram platform? And my answer was nothing. Your buyer persona is not spending time on Instagram. So just because there's the newest, latest trend, really stay focused on who your identified target market is and make sure that you are continuing to market to them where they're spending time online. And it might not necessarily be on all the newest and latest social trends.
Absolutely. We also work with people, you know, creating a buyer persona and your target market. You might have one buyer persona, you might have five. We work with SCORE, which is a nonprofit organization, and they help entrepreneurs build their established business or startup business. And they were getting great results for the startup businesses, and they got a ton of new clients that were just starting businesses. But they really wanted to get more individuals in there who had a company that might have 5 to 10 employees and just kind of felt stuck in where they were in business.
They wanted to expand their reach, right.
To that kind of more of a market. And so we helped them identify that persona and really came up with who this person is. What are they thinking about at night? What keeps them up at night as far as growing their business? Why they feel like they're being stagnant? And now we know the kind of content that we can create for them. That buyer persona is going to be a lot different than the startup. They have very different challenges. They think a lot differently. So we're helping them attract that kind of a customer in their internet marketing.
Absolutely. And that's a really good point about they had a specific target market that they were very successful with marketing to, but they wanted to expand that reach into a new target market. So when you're creating your buyer persona, don't necessarily focus on your current client base. You know, that's fantastic. Focus on them, but also think about who you want to market to and who do you want to attract into your business. So like Kate said, you may have one, you may have 5. It doesn't matter.
So Jen, tell everybody how to create their target buyer persona.
Okay, so it's a fun exercise. So really take some time, involve your business partners if that may be the case, and hone down to creating this fictitious person. So what you're going to do is you are going to literally create a person. So what is their name? How old are they? What is their gender? Where do they live? What is their occupation? Do they have children? Or are they single? Do they live in the country? Or do they have an urban lifestyle? Really get specific. And then you could really dive a lot deeper into what is their lifestyle? What are their hobbies? What are their spending habits? Where do they go out socially? And typically, what do they do? Are they computer savvy? Are they more readers?
What are they passionate about? What are their
shopping habits? So you really list out these specific criteria and create this person.
And when you have that, again, it all goes back to you know how to create the content that's going to be most appealing. You're definitely going to see better results when it comes to your internet marketing and your marketing in general when you really are so specific with who you're trying to attract into your businesses. So we challenge you to create your buyer personas and have fun with it. And when you're in the office and you're creating content or figuring out how to market, break those out and think about those people when you're creating that content.
It's a good reference point. You know, you're committed to spending the budget and the time for online marketing. And when you create new content and when you decide to maybe experiment with a new platform, always keep those buyer personas in mind. And if it doesn't speak to them, then there's your answer.
So creating your buyer persona is actually just a piece of what we teach people in our Internet Marketing Kickstarter program, designed for the marketer and entrepreneur that wants to create and execute their own internet marketing strategy. So to find out more about that course, go to marketingdivas.com/Kickstarter program. We'll see you soon.